Hi there, in the second in this series on prayer in 316 Unfiltered, we're going to be thinking about the first instance of prayer in the Bible, really in the breaking and the restoration of relationship. Prayer has an awful lot to do with relationship. You talk to God because you love Him. I take it you do love Him, don't you? If you don't love Him, you're not going to be talking to Him. If you love Him, you're going to be talking to Him. You're going to be listening out for what He has to say to you. Prayer is definitely two-way. Where was the first instance of prayer in the Bible, Heather Brain?
I don't know.
Well, I was just thinking that. If
Adam and Eve walking in the garden.
Well, the first bit that stands out to me is, where are you, Adam?
Yeah.
And in a way, it's the beginning of prayer.
It's true. They were in fellowship with that, and it's because I think we're out of fellowship.
Yeah, their fellowship had been broken. Where are you, Adam? If you call yourself a Christian, or if you're thinking about becoming a Christian, if you know what a Christian is, God wants to talk to you. And if you're thinking of becoming a Christian, a real Christian, that's someone who's found and looking for the actual truth of everything that matters, you want that relationship, which is hugely distant at the moment, to be restored.
Yeah.
To come to be in your life. You want to communicate. You want Him to talk to you, and you'd love to be able to talk to Him. And you have to come on His terms. It has to be on His terms. And for that kind of first awkward prayer kind of moment, there was a conversation before, obviously. You read a little bit of it, although it was one-sided. It was from the Lord to Adam. I don't think we read of the words He says. We just we don't hear His words until the woman you gave me. Am I right? Is that the first thing we hear Him say? The woman you gave me. So it starts off bad. It doesn't go. The Lord puts you right. He clothes them, clothes their nakedness, which they are now aware of, and they're wanting to be clothed. Is a picture of the distance between them and God. Them and God. Not God and them, but them and God. They're running from Him. They're hiding from Him. And prayer, as we stand here clothed today, is an endeavour, a faithful, prayerful endeavour to talk with Him and listen to Him. And I close my eyes there because I'm taken to a film, Heather will know what this is, about Abraham, where Abraham's portrayed as someone who's listening out for the whispers of God. He's heard God speak to him, and he's desperate to hear Him say things, and he's listening, and he's craning his ear to hear, and I feel that I'm desperate to hear His voice, and I want to talk with Him. I want that relationship to be restored. It has to be His way. We don't come to Him. We don't come to Him as we are and stay as we are. We might come as we are, but He doesn't say stay naked. He clothes us, and He makes us right so that we can stay up close and personal. And it should be personal. I'm struck by this tape, and I've shared it with Heather and a few times with different folk. Someone from many years ago who spoke about someone. So a preacher spoke about someone else, and he said of this someone else, he spoke of the Lord as naturally as he breathed. To this man, this other gentleman, presumed gentleman, could be lady, I think I remember him speaking of a man, that his relationship with the Lord was impressive. You know, he spoke of the Lord. I remember just hearing it as a teenager, thinking, I want that. I've not seen it anywhere else. I didn't even know that was kind of...
You didn't even know it could be a thing.
A thing?
Yeah. I mean, that's the sad thing. Go back to prayer.